Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to today's video lesson. Dear students, I hope all of you are studying regularly as per my advice. Students, it is very important nowadays to stay focused in your home because there are many distractions available to you, right? When you are studying in your homes, you must be facing the problem that someone is coming or going, problems with the internet, problems with the electricity. But at such a time, you should not lose hope. You should stay positive. This time, you should utilize to increase your focus. Okay, utilize this time to increase your focus because staying focused can be only practiced in difficult times, right? When everything is suitable and all the conditions are favorable, at that time you don't know how to practice staying focused. But now you can practice staying focused without any problem, and trust me, this experience it's going to help you, that you are learning now how to stay focused, and later on in your life when you will be faced with distractions and you'll have something to look forward to, something you want to achieve, trust me, you will be able to beat every distraction that comes your way. So stay focused, that's very important, and practice it. Okay, now we have been reading A Truly Beautiful Mind. This is a very interesting chapter. I think it's so far it is the best chapter that we are reading, right? Personally I feel this because there is so much you can learn from this chapter. There is so much new you are learning. This is such a nice story of achievements and struggle. Okay, on one hand Einstein, he was struggling in his personal life. On the other hand, professionally he kept raising himself and he found out the theory of relativity. He published a paper, then he overcame his marriage issues and he won the Nobel Prize in 1921. See, these things might come off as very small, right? Okay, that yes, they were only marriage troubles, but their impact is always very high on a person, and thus the achievements of Albert Einstein, they are huge as per me, they are marvelous as per me, and I think all of you must be in agreement as well. Okay, so if you disagree with my thought process, you can comment and let me know that why you disagree. This is a great platform for an open discussion, and I encourage you all to discuss if you feel differently about something. Okay, so do mention your comments, and yeah, now just let's see what we have read. So in the beginning we read that how Einstein, he was discouraged as a child, how a school headmaster, he told his father that Einstein is not going to be good at anything. Then he moves to Zurich for his education. He hated the regimentation in his school. Then he meets Mileva Mary, to whom he gets married also after a few years in the year 1903. And we also got to know about his first job when he was working in this patent office in Bern, and he had this desk drawer whom he used to call the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Okay, so yeah, that was Einstein in his formative years. Then he got married. His marriage was little difficult, but still he published his paper of theory of general relativity, and a solar eclipse proved it, and he won the Nobel Prize for it in the year 1921. So this was what we have read up to now. If in this you have any problem, feel free to mention in your comments. Okay, now moving on, we have to start from para number 14, page number 49. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein emigrated to the United States. So, Nazis, I think you all have heard about Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party. So they came to power in Germany in the year 1933. So then Einstein, what he did, he immigrated. Immigrated means किसी कंट्री को छोड़ के दूसरी कंट्री में चले जाना, ओके, वहां पे सिटीजनशिप ले लेना. सो उसने, बिकॉज ही वॉज अ फेमस साइंटिस्ट, वो नोबेल प्राइज विनर था ऑलरेडी, सो वो बहुत इजीली ही वॉज एबल टू go to United States and live there. So he immigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. 5 years later, something special happened, something that is incredibly important in the history of mankind. Human history, in the modern history, I feel that this is by far the most important event. Okay, so what was the event? It was the discovery of nuclear fission. Nuclear fission में क्या होता है कि एक एटम से एनर्जी रिलीज होती है. ओके, एक एटम से एनर्जी रिलीज होती है और वो एनर्जी बहुत ज्यादा होती है. ओके, वो एनर्जी बहुत ज्यादा होती है, इसीलिए उसके बहुत सारे यूजेस हैं, लाइक वॉर. यू माइट हैव आल्सो हर्ड ऑफ न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट्स, पावर जनरेशन. ओके, सो it was a very important discovery. And then what happened? The American physicists, they were in an uproar. In an uproar means they were very upset. वो बहुत ज़्यादा upset हुए, वो बहुत ज़्यादा sad हुए, because उन्हें भी पता था कि इससे क्या कुछ नहीं हो सकता, राइट? इस छोटे सी चीज से बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. Many of them had fled from fascism. So बहुत सारे वो भाग गए थे. उन्होंने जहाँ पे ये नाजीज और उनका रूल था. फासिज्म क्या होता है कि इट्स एन एक्सरसाइज ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग कंट्रोल बाय द गवर्नमेंट. गवर्नमेंट जब अपने हिसाब से ही चलती है, अपनी अपनी मर्जी करती है, कुछ भी नहीं सुनती, कुछ भी नहीं मानती, सिर्फ ऑर्डर ही ऑर्डर देती है, दैट इज फासिज्म. ओके, सो दिस इज नॉट अबाउट साइंस, दिस इज अबाउट सोशल साइंस. फासिज्म के बारे में इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरीज देन प्लीज टॉक टू योर social science teachers. Okay, so they were running from fascism. Many scientists, they were running from fascism, just as Einstein had, because जहाँ पे ऐसी गवर्नमेंट्स होती हैं वहाँ पे इन लोगों को प्रॉपरली ट्रीट नहीं किया जाता, राइट? इन लोगों को प्रॉपरली ट्रीट नहीं किया जाता. और आइंस्टाइन वो तो लिबरल, he had so much liberal thinking that he didn't even study in Munich, right? वो म्यूनिक में भी उन्होंने स्टडी नहीं की थी. He went on and studied in Zurich, which was a liberal city. Okay, so when Nazis came with their fascism, it was obvious that Einstein, he was not going to stay, he was going to run away from it. And now they were afraid the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb. So all these scientists, they were afraid of what? They were afraid that now the Nazis, they can build an atomic bomb. Atomic bomb, you might have read in history, but we are going to read about it some more now. Okay, so एक bomb बहुत सारी एनर्जी जो रिलीज करेगा, एटॉमिक बॉम्ब, उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या होगा अगर वो नाजीज के पास होगा. ओके, अगर वो नाजीज के पास होगा तो उससे क्या कुछ नहीं हो सकता, राइट? इन दिस करंट वर्ल्ड व्हेन देयर इज एन आर्म्स रेस गोइंग ऑन, ओके, यू माइट बी आस्किंग सर आर्म्स रेस कैसे? एवरी कंट्री is trying to build better weapons, it's trying to increase the number, And I think this is one of the things about this will be one of the things about modern 21st century, that yes, mankind, now they have built weapons, they'll always be in a weapons race. We'll always try to build better weapons. This is the thinking we have, and this is what we are doing. Okay, so Nazis, they could build an atomic bomb. This was the concern of Einstein and several other American physicists. At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American president Franklin D. Roosevelt on 2nd of August 1939. Urging means बोलने पे, रिक्वेस्ट करने पे, कहने पे. ओके, सो उसके एक फ्रेंड ने कहा कि व्हाई डोंट यू राइट अ लेटर टू द प्रेसिडेंट. ओके, सो ऑन August 2nd 1939 Einstein wrote a letter to American President Franklin D. Roosevelt in which he warned. So Einstein ने उसमें वो सिंपली एक वार्निंग दी. A single bomb of this type exploded in a port. So इस टाइप के एक सिंगल बॉम्ब जिससे एक्सप्लोड करेंगे पोर्ट आई थिंक एवरीवन नो, जहां पे शिप्स एंकर करती हैं, might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territory. So पोर्ट क्या होता है? पोर्ट एक बहुत बड़ा एरिया होता है, राइट? बहुत सारी शिप्स वहां पे आती है, बहुत लार्ज एरिया होता है. सो आइंस्टाइन वांट कि सिर्फ वो पोर्ट नहीं उड़ेगा, पोर्ट के साथ साथ पूरी टेरिटरी को ही वो उड़ा देगा. नाउ दिस इज वेरी क्रूशियल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि एक बॉम्ब अगर ऐसा कर सकता है तो उसको अगर डेवलप किया जाए तो व्हाट एल्स इज पॉसिबल. हिज वर्ड्स डिड नॉट फेल टू हैव एन इफेक्ट. सो हिज वर्ड्स मेड एन इम्पैक्ट, हिज वर्ड्स डिड नॉट फेल. ओके, उनसे कुछ हुआ. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own. So Americans, they developed this project, and I think it was named Project Heisenberg. You people can check it out. It's called Project Heisenberg. So in this project, Americans developed their own atomic bomb. Okay? So जो उनको लग रहा था कि हमारे एनिमी के पास होगा वेपन, वो उन्होंने बना लिया. Now see, and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. Now, see, this happened that when they developed it, because the Japanese and the Germans, they were allies, and America, it was fighting against the Japanese because they both are countries situated in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so the Americans, they dropped the bomb on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, and many people died. The destruction, it was so much that the entire cities almost wiped out. People, they were burnt alive, they were smoked. It was so fast that they didn't even get the chance to feel any pain. हमारी जो नर्व्स होते हैं वो कुछ टाइम लेते हैं, माइक्रो सेकेंड्स में कुछ टाइम लेती है हमें एक इमोशन फील कराने के लिए, लेकिन इतना फास्ट सब कुछ हुआ बिकॉज इतनी एनर्जी अचानक से रिलीज हुई कि किसी को रिएक्ट करने का टाइम ही नहीं मिला. एंड द सर्वाइवर्स, उनको न्यूक्लियर रेडिएशन की वजह से बहुत लॉस हुआ, उनको बहुत सारे डिजीजेस हुए, and they had to face a lot. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction. This time he wrote a public missive to the United Nations. So Einstein, he was deeply affected by this destruction. Itni destruction hui, and obviously due to his principles, his own beliefs, he was deeply affected. Okay, so he wrote a public missive. Public missive means public letter. उसने अपनी ऑफिशियल कैपेसिटी में एक लेटर लिखा, एक ओपन लेटर लिखा. In it, he proposed the formation of a world government. So ताकि फाइट्स ना हो आगे, ताकि लोग पीस और हार्मनी से रहें, लोग आपस में ना लड़ें, ही प्रपोज्ड द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ वर्ल्ड गवर्नमेंट. अनलाइक द लेटर टू रूजवेल्ट, सो जो लेटर टू रूजवेल्ट को लिखा था उसके जैसा नहीं हुआ, उससे डिफरेंट कुछ हुआ. दिस वन मेड नो इम्पैक्ट. द लेटर टू रूजवेल्ट मेड सिग्निफिकेंट इम्पैक्ट. उसकी वजह से अमेरिका ने अपना एटॉमिक बॉम्ब डेवलप किया. बट दिस लेटर इट मेड नो इम्पैक्ट. बट ओवर द नेक्स्ट डेकेड आइंस्टाइन गॉट इवन एवर मोर इन्वॉल्व्ड इन पॉलिटिक्स. सो नेक्स्ट डेकेड, अगले 10 सालों के लिए आइंस्टाइन ने अपना पॉलिटिकल इन्फ्लुएंस जो है वो बढ़ाया. वो ही गॉट इंक्लूडेड इन इट. एजिटेटिंग फॉर एन एंड टू द आर्म्स बिल्डअप. सो एजिटेटिंग मीन्स लड़ाई करते, गुस्सा होते हुए, किस चीज के ऊपर? आर्म्स बिल्डअप. व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू इन द बिगिनिंग ऑल्सो कि आर्म्स बिल्डअप, वी आर बिल्डिंग मोर एंड मोर आर्म्स. एंड यूजिंग हिज पॉपुलैरिटी to campaign for peace and democracy. So he used his popularity to campaign for, campaign करना means एक आंदोलन चलाना. Okay, he used to campaign for peace and prosperity. Prosperity means, sorry, democracy. He used to campaign for peace and democracy. Democracy was already there in America, but he wanted it to spread more and more around the world. Okay. When Einstein died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary. Who's a visionary? A person who can think new ideas for the future, right? उसने एक आइडिया दिया वर्ल्ड गवर्नमेंट का, उसने आइडिया दिया पीस एंड डेमोक्रेसी का. सो उसने काफी कुछ न्यू आइडियाज दिए वर्ल्ड के लिए. उसने एक विजनरी की तरह उसने बताया कि हाँ, फ्यूचर में हमें ये चीज करनी चाहिए, ऐसे करनी चाहिए. ओके, इन द फ्यूचर we should implement this thing in our life to make our lives better. And world citizen as much as a scientific genius. So he was not only celebrated as a scientific genius, उसकी सिर्फ scientific achievements को ही लोगों ने celebrate नहीं किया उसकी डेथ के बाद. उन्होंने उसकी जो एक विजनरी वाली क्वालिटी थी और एक वर्ल्ड सिटीजन की, उसने सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं था कि सिर्फ जर्मनी के बारे में सोचा, सिर्फ यूएस के बारे में सोचा, उसने एंटायर वर्ल्ड के बारे में सोचा. ओके, उसने एंटायर वर्ल्ड के बारे में सोचा. एंड दैट्स व्हाई पीपल सेलिब्रेटेड हिम एज अ विजनरी एंड वर्ल्ड सिटीजन. ऑलराइट स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. ओके, सो ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन आंसर्स नहीं हैं, बहुत थोड़े से क्वेश्चन आंसर्स हैं और बहुत ही छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चन आंसर्स हैं. सो वेरी क्विकली लेट्स गो थ्रू देम. थिंकिंग अबाउट द टेक्स्ट. Here are some headings for paragraphs in the text. Write the number of the paragraphs for each title against the heading. The first one is done for you. So इस पैराग्राफ में हमें सिंपली क्या करना है, जहाँ पे हमें उस चीज़ के बारे में पढ़ने को मिला है, हमें वो नंबर बॉक्स में मेंशन करना है. लाइक आइंस्टाइन्स इक्वेशन हमने पैराग्राफ नंबर 9 में पढ़ी थी, आइंस्टाइन्स इक्वेशन. सिमिलरली हमें नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल करना है. लाइक आइंस्टाइन मीट्स हिज फ्यूचर वाइफ. ये हमने कौन से पैराग्राफ में पढ़ी थी, किस पैराग्राफ नंबर में? सो प्लीज डू दिस एक्सरसाइज. बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग और बहुत ही ईजी एक्सरसाइज है ये, एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू. ओके, so beta, but this first part you don't have to do in notebook. This you have to do it just in your book. Okay, सिंपली कुछ नहीं करना, हमें जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है उसके अगेंस्ट पैराग्राफ नंबर लिखना है. इससे बेटर होगा कि आपको एक बार फिर से आप बुक रीड करेंगे, चैप्टर रीड करेंगे, एंड दिस इज अ वेरी गुड एक्सरसाइज. मूविंग ऑन, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. हु हैड दीज ओपिनियंस अबाउट आइंस्टाइन? सो नाउ ओपिनियंस आर गिवन एंड यू हैव टू टेल. ओपिनियंस क्या होता है? जो पर्सन की पर्टिकुलर थॉट होती है, उसकी थॉट प्रोसेस, वो क्या सोचता है, क्या मानता है, अबाउट दैट वी हैव टू टेल. सो ही वॉज बोरिंग. Who used to think this like this? You have to mention. He was stupid and would never succeed in life. Even in today's class, I have told, in the beginning, I have told who was that person who did so. He was a freak. I think very much clear, very much obvious. Just in the beginning of the chapter, it is there. So even this second part, you have to do in your book only. No need to do it in your notebook. Question number third to 7. Okay. Question number 3 to 7, you are going to do in your notebook. Okay. And the word limit for them will be 30 to 50 words. Okay, I don't want very long answers. I want you to write within 30 to 50 words. Okay, that's your word limit. All right. Einstein leaving the school in Munich for good. So Einstein ने क्यों स्कूल छोड़ा म्यूनिक में? I have told this to you and I hope by now it is very much clear to all of you. Einstein wanting to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich. So in questions के I think एक दो line के answers हैं. No need to write much. You can finish within 30 words. Einstein seeing in Mileva an alley. Why? Why he saw Mileva as an alley? You have to simply give the reason. It was clear, both of them, whatever similarities were there, you can mention that and that will be your answer. What do these tell you about Einstein? So these things, like why he studied in Munich, why he went to study in Switzerland than in Munich, why he left the school in Munich, why he left Munich for Switzerland, and why he saw Mileva as an ally, why he saw her. इन चीजों से आइंस्टाइन के बारे में क्या पता चलता है? यू हैव टू इन्फर हियर. ओके, इन तीनों स्टेटमेंट से आपको आइंस्टाइन के बारे में क्या क्या पता चलता है, उसकी कौन कौन सी क्वालिटीज दिखती हैं, कौन कौन से उसके पॉजिटिव या फिर अगर आपको लगता है नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स है वो दिखते हैं. मोस्टली पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स ही हैं, बट इफ यू हैव एनी नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स प्लीज डिस्कस बिफोर writing. Okay, or you can mention them in comments and I'll answer. Then we have next question number 4. What did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office? The name was there. It was a bureau. Which bureau? You have to tell, and why. The reason for it, I told you while I was explaining, and once again I'll tell you why. Because there was some work going on. What was the work? That you have to explain. Then, why did Einstein write a letter to Franklin Roosevelt? Why the letter was written, I think it is very much clear. Okay, still if you have any doubts then please ask. How did Einstein react to the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? So his reaction, it is given in the book. Simply you have to just add a few details to it. So like why he felt about it, okay, what was the reason for that, this you have to explain. Next, why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? So this is very much clear. Why did the world remember it? Because he didn't think only about the country he was in. He thought about the entire world. Okay, he thought about the entire world, and this statement you have to explain how he did it, what were the ideas he proposed. Okay, mention a few things and your answer will be done within 50 words. Okay, last question. This question also you have to do in book only. Question number 1st, 2nd and 8. All these questions, they are to be done in the book only. Question number 3 to 7, you have to do them in your notebook, and you also have to write the word meaning in the beginning. All right. Here are some facts from Einstein's life. Arrange them in chronological order. Chronology. What is chronology? I am showing you one thing and you should remember it for the rest of your life. This is chronology. What is this? Watch. What does a watch resembles? Time. टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग यू हैव टू अरेंज. ओके. आइंस्टाइन पब्लिशेस हिज स्पेशल थ्योरी ऑफ रिलेटिविटी. ये कौन सा इवेंट, कौन से नंबर पे ये इवेंट हुआ उसकी लाइफ में? ही इज अवॉर्डेड द नोबेल प्राइज इन फिजिक्स. ये कब हुआ, किस टाइम, किस नंबर पे इवेंट हुआ? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू फाइंड द फर्स्ट इवेंट. ओके. Einstein writes a letter. Accordingly, please read all of them. Like first one, I am telling you, Einstein is born in the German city of Ulm. So this is the first one. Okay. इसके बाद कौन सा second event हुआ? That you have to write in front of that. Write number 2, then number 3, number 4. Accordingly, you have to arrange as per time. सबसे पहले कौन सा event हुआ? वो 1. फिर उसके बाद जो वो second. Then you can continue. Okay. So dear students, this is our lesson for today. Thank you and take care of yourself.